Warning, listening may result in hurt feelings, blocked stylists, and unbooked clients. Fuck That Formula podcast contains bold opinions, industry confessions, fun, foolishness, and a whole bunch of fuckery. So enjoy the damn show. What up, what up, what up? Welcome to Fuck That Formula podcast, the rawest beauty podcast in these internet streets. We're your hosts.
I'm Shirley.
And I'm Valerie. And this week's episode is brought to you by Stylists Prepping for the Holiday Rush. Y'all, that shit is here.
It's real.
It's real. Holiday Rush.
Tis the season to be jolly.
Honestly, I don't like Christmas music unless it's in my mind. All I like is in my mind. Mm-hmm. That's it. Like after that, I don't want to hear Destiny's Child. I want to hear Michael Jackson. I don't want to hear none of that shit.
Damn sure don't want to hear that Mariah Carey. Huh?
Oh, girl.
Because you go in the stores, that's how you gonna hear.
That woman makes so much money off that damn album that she just literally keeps repeating, and I don't like it. I have a vision of love Mariah Carey. That's the Mariah Carey I like, Vision of Love. The one we didn't know if she was black, white, she had curly hair. We didn't really know, but we just knew the helper could sing. Yeah. That's the Mariah Carey I like. Yeah. When she got into Stars and Daisy Dukes, I was kind of done. And Butterflies and shit. That just did it for me.
Hey, well, that bitch is on the
holiday time. This is the fucking busy time of the year.
So this is when marathons is rolling. This is when
we make our most money.
This is when we make our most money.
Holiday. It's hectic, but yeah.
It's hella hectic. But it's good, though, because listen, you got the smells, the cheer. Yeah, it is what you make of it. Because holidays is like warming. You know what I'm saying? It's fun. It's joyful because, yes, us as adults and got little kids, grandkids and stuff, then you're like, oh, I got to buy this, I got to get this and get this. And yeah, okay. But what about the cooking and the gathering and you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what it's about.
Well, I feel like it used to feel like that, but when you become the person that's now over the gathering or you're the one that's now cooking at I've been cooking my Christmas or Thanksgiving meals for some years now. Sometimes my parents will get together, we'll have one combined meal, but normally, I've been cooking my meals for a while now, and I don't know, and I guess maybe because I don't have any little ones, you know what I'm saying? I just have one. He's full 18 now, so no one, he don't care. No one in the house wants to set I don't decorate. No one in the house wants to set up a tree, so I don't set up a tree. No one wants to take it down. I feel like the same way in the salon. I've tried to. I'm not festive. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not festive in the salon when it comes. I'm festive when the holidays come. When it comes to serving food and drink, but when it comes to decorating for the holidays in the salon. Nah, you can miss me with that.
Oh, I love it.
You can miss me. I don't know. So you're the salon that had Christmas tree.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I feel like I'm doing my clients a disservice. But I'm like, look, when I have my bigger place, I'll put it up. I'm going to need one of you helpers to stay after y'all appointment and take this shit down. I don't want to take it down. I don't like putting up.
I'll tell you, but right after Christmas it's coming down now. You know what I'm saying? Some people leave it up longer, but right after Christmas it's coming down. But, I'll say right around New Year. But I do enjoy that, and I love that. And it is about the food and the drinks and the treats. The food and, you know what I mean? All of that. This is the time when we show our appreciation. This is the time when we show our appreciation for one another. This is the time when we show our appreciation.
I'm saying I like the holidays when I'm doing my clients because they're happy and they're festive and they talk about all the different things. So I think I enjoy that part of the salon holiday in the sense, but I don't know.
And I mean, to each his own. Your clients are used to it, so they send your appreciation to them.
Yeah.
In a different way. They know.
Oh, she gonna feed. I'll bring some food up here. Yeah. I'll bring some drinks up here, but.
That's the time of the song. That's festive.
But that whole we finna have reindeers and shit not gonna happen with me.
Yeah, I a tree, decor, And even when I do lay out a nice little spread, it's gonna have sprigs and pine cones and all of that good stuff. I just love it. I love the feel of it
I
and everything.
I
I
just
do.
think like during this time, it can become a little stressful for stylists. I know there's
Oh,
been
for sure.
years
Yeah, it
for
can.
me prepping for the holidays. It's you always, even when I didn't have nothing, I always like I really want to give some type of appreciation. I
Mm-hmm.
want to give a gift. But as one stylist trying to give to all of your clients, it becomes hard. So there's some years I had to do like something real small, or I just relied on like I'll just do discount. I'll just give percentages off of
Yeah.
my services. Just like I just couldn't afford to buy stuff. So
Yeah.
I think I definitely want to get better at that and better preparing. It's kind of like you for your kids. You
You're
already know
preparing.
Christmas coming.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
this shit coming
But
every year.
listen, it
So
could be something
prep in
simple
July.
as the little cellophane gift bags with some nice cookies or something in it. It
Yeah, it's
doesn't.
stuff
It
like
doesn't
that.
have to. Yeah.
Trying to figure out what I could do that works, that's budget friendly for me, time friendly for me, but it's also something that shows like, hey,
It's the thought.
I do appreciate. So even if I don't give my clients anything, I love all you guys. And I
Absolutely.
appreciate everything and everyone.
Absolutely.
I mean, because my clients have gone above and beyond when it comes
Mm-hmm.
to, like, especially during the holiday
Oh
time.
yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
yeah, prep.
They treat us good. A lot
They
of them.
really,
A lot of them.
yes,
A
they
lot of
really
them
do.
treat us really, really good, and we really appreciate that.
Yeah,
And some clients show out.
show up and show out. Some
Yeah.
clients I'll be sitting there thinking, maybe I should have married you instead of my spouse. Like they give such good gifts. You're like,
Oh wait.
Olive, you're like, you want to be my side piece? Maybe me and you can creep on the side because you give gifts like
You
this,
give good
and you just
gifts.
my client.
Oh
What if
man.
we was
That means
hanging,
that
hanging?
that means the world to us. That means so much to us when we have clients who take care of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we also,
Let-
we
Let's,
take care of our clients in the ways that we can. Sometimes it be so hectic that
I said, let's talk about the ugly
we
side of
might,
this prepping though.
yeah, it's sometimes we can't because we may be over before we knew how or don't know how to set boundaries for ourselves during those times. Shit can get real hectic. Shit can get very, very hectic and depressing and tiring and draining and all of that to the
Yeah.
point where I don't have time for my family. I don't have time to do this.
Yeah, that's the ugly side
Yeah.
that we definitely are gonna talk about because that like everything else is, oh, it's holiday and it's the fun and it's this and it's that from your point of view looking in.
Mm-hmm.
But when you are in it,
Mm-hmm.
y'all, this shit is sometimes not fun at all during the holidays. It's constant people hounding you for appointments. People mad because they can't get in.
Yeah.
People wanting last minute squeeze ins.
Yeah, the
People
squeeze ins.
people wanting to do, people change completely booking and then canceling a service and it's like I don't have that kind of space. People wanting you to be open on, Thanksgiving Eve or Christmas Eve. People wanting you to be in
Yeah.
after like
Yeah, all of that.
it's
It's like
trying to
I gotta
navigate.
cook
Yeah.
too. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like I have things to do too. I have at one time worked so late, so hard, and it wasn't even all about I mean, it was about the money, but it was about trying to accommodate everybody.
Hmm.
I was so tired.
You couldn't do shit for your own
I
family.
was so tired that I couldn't even do shit for my own family. I really realized waited until the last minute to do my Christmas shopping. I'm talking about I always kind of wait till the last minute, but the very, very last minute to do my Christmas shopping, and I was so fucking tired. I felt so bad because then not only was I drained and tired from working my fingers to the bone from sun up to sundown, working them late hours, squeezing people in. You are like, oh, can I bring my daughter in? Or
Your body
such and
wears
such,
it wears your
what I'm saying?
body
It
down.
wears your body down. So now I'm tired. I'm mentally tired. I still got to do this fucking shopping. I still got to do this fucking cooking.
During the cooking
And
alone.
I still got to wrap this shit because I'm a rapper. Like, but as time
I'm
grew
a
on,
gift bag.
I got to the point to where I started using gift bags.
I'm a gift card person. It sounds very impersonal, but this is
no gift cards help.
the reason why I'm a gift card person is because when I get you a gift card, I want you to go pick out everything that you wanted, that you desired, whatever. So if it's a $10 gift card, I don't know what the fuck you gonna get for $10,
Right.
but I want you to get exactly what you wanted. But I want you to say, "Thanks, Val, you bought this for me." This
Right.
little. I don't ever want to be the person who told you what to get. I want to be the
So
person who made it your freedom just to
pick out
just
what you
pick out
want
what
to
you
and
wanted. Shit
everything.
that you probably wouldn't have bought any other time, but you bought it because I got to. This ain't even my money.
I'm gonna
That's
get you
why
what
I
I
do
want
it.
you to have.
See, that's what I
Sorry,
don't
that's
like to do because I don't like nobody to get me what I want that they
that's
want me to
just
have.
me. And but the thing is, I love getting the gift card, but I be like, I kind of base some of the gifts off of what type of person I feel
Yeah.
like you
Now
are.
some people know you. Like I have a client who knows me,
Right.
so she gives me, when she gives me a gift, like I always love her gifts.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
gonna say shout out because she gave me these really pretty earrings for my birthday. But you get what I'm saying? Like some clients know you.
Yeah.
Some clients they don't really like. One client gave me a bottle of perfume, and I was so nervous because I normally like buying perfume for people is kind of a no-no,
Yeah, because you don't know.
but I absolutely loved it. And I was like, oh my God. Because when I first got it, I was like, oh, how is this going to be? And then I smelled it. I was like, bitch, you did your thing because I like it. So, yeah.
I mean, I just I like shopping first. And I like shopping. And I think I got good taste. So if I feel
Yeah,
like
you
I know
do.
you, I feel like I know what you want, then know what type of person you are, then I'm gonna gift you that and everything.
I know how to gift you.
Right.
I feel like I know how.
Yeah.
We have so much in common. I
Yeah.
feel like I can gift you something and you're going to be like,
And I'm gonna love it.
yeah,
And
gonna be like,
vice
this shit I wear.
Yeah,
She'll wear. This shit
yeah.
she like, I like.
So I feel like you can do that, but at one time I didn't even feel like doing that. I didn't feel like for my kids, I didn't feel like wrapping that shit.
After working that
You
shift,
know what
yeah.
I'm saying? After working that shift, I didn't feel like wrapping that shit. And I'm the type, because this is how I grew up. It's a wrapping party until about 4 a.m. or something like that, because we wrapping these gifts, we drink, you know what I'm saying? It's a good time or whatever. Take your ass to bed, or else you ain't getting nothing. I don't know what you up for. You ain't got shit. Ain't nothing but to be in there. It's just another night. Take your ass. It was that feeling for me as a parent. Like, I don't know what y'all expect me. I ain't getting nothing. This, that. Then they just wake up on Christmas morning and sit up under the tree.
Did you do the Santa thing? I didn't do Santa. We didn't do Santa.
And the thing is, my kids knew it wasn't a Santa Claus. I've never told my kids it's a fat white man in a suit.
I was gonna say my daddy used to tell me he wasn't gonna give that man credit for the work. He went to that shift every day, put in his hard time and his
my
work.
kids, they never like my daughter probably no. There was no fat white man coming to bring the ho gifts and all that kind of stuff. Shit, I'm Santa. We Santa, and that's just what it is.
Okay.
But the gifts is always from Santa. That was just what shit, my kids are 17 years old and I'm still putting from Santa. Then it got to the point where judge.
Bitch, I'm listening and judging.
Now
we listen and we judge. Damn that.
That's just what it was.
Grown ass kids.
Yeah, it is what it is. I don't know. It's just that whole aspect of it. They knew it wasn't no fucking Santa Claus. My kids was 5 years old, knowing it wasn't no Santa Claus. But it was just the joy of even though they after every single year going through the same thing, you ain't getting shit. Ain't nothing under that tree.
They probably like this woman tripping.
Here we go again. But it's just for real. We sitting back. I used to watch this meme. And there was this little boy, he had a cup of coffee and this little Santa hat on. He was sitting on the couch with a zip jar purse. And it's like me looking at my kids open up all these gifts that they said that I told them they wasn't getting. It's just something about that just made me feel good. Like
I feel like I must have cheated. Like I don't know. My son, I don't know. I was just, I don't know. I didn't do a lot of.
But I wrapped every motherfucker. I'll wrap a box of fruit snacks. I will wrap. You're getting a new electric toothbrush a character toothbrush every year. Like that's getting wrapped. Everything is getting you ripping paper off of everything. So now my grandbabies, everything is getting wrapped. The only thing I might not wrap is like clothes. I might just fold them up neatly and tie a bow around it or something like that and stack them up or lay them out across the something. But other than that, I'm wrapping every motherfucking thing because I want you to wrap all that paper off, make this big ass mess in the living room.
I stopped putting up trees a long time ago, so we don't really have gifts on the thing. And then I think and people may say it sounds really sad, but I grew up like this, but it's just worked for us, and we don't get all excited about that. But it would be times my birthday falls in July, but it'll be times like it'd be August, September, and my mom would get me something big, and she'd be like, "That's your Christmas gift." I'd be like, "I bet, thank you," and that's it. Yeah. And I'm cool with that. So yeah. I think for me, because of the way they work, because it was that casual, mm-hmm. I don't really be expecting gifts. Right. I don't, I get excited. If somebody give me a gift, I'm excited for it, but I'm never expecting anything because my child's the same way. He don't really be, like he'll ask for like, I can add this. All right, here you go. Yeah. We just don't, we don't make a big deal out of gifts.
As my kids got older, they now 25 and 21, 26 and 22. I only have two. 26.
I was going to say she got a 26, a 25, a 22, and a 21-year-old.
I don't. I have a 26 and a 22-year-old. Excuse me. But I got 3 grandbabies too. But as they got older, it really wasn't the same. Then I started wanting to do that or encouraging my daughter to do that for my grandbaby. Mm-hmm. And so I would kind of pour into, let's do this and do that because it was a thing. But I will say, I think I do that because when I was about 13, 14 years old, now mind you, we celebrated Christmas all, up until that. And my daddy loved it and everything, but my mom really got into Jehovah's Witness. Mm-hmm. So she was like, we don't do Christmas no more. I'm like,
we not? Where they do that at? And when did we start
saying it? Like, what? Dad, do you hear this? But it ended up, we didn't. From there on, we no more Christmas trees, no more this, no more that.
So you definitely gave them that because you got.
I missed it because I was devastated. But we would still like have dinner and have dinner and stuff. It just wasn't no big, big thing like it used to be or like it once was. And now I know more about it and learn more about it. I'm like, okay, I understand that. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? So now I know it's still a feeling that's still inside of me, and it's about togetherness and being thankful and grateful for one another and the excitement of it all. Mm-hmm. Like, we could randomly pick a day like January 17th and do the same thing, but you know what I mean?
And see, it still hits the same for me. December the 25th, January 17th.
I know, right?
And that's me though. It's gonna hit the same. Because to me, long as I'm together, but long as we're together, like I'm cool. That's all that matters.
But I love doing family things. I love togetherness. I love hosting.
You saying that, but when we're prepping for the holidays, it's hard for you to host.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's and back to the subject at hand because we got all off.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That part of all these things, it's not off topic because all these things that you so enjoy,
it's hard
to do when you're trying to work in the salon up until the day
without boundaries.
Prime example. For years, I would work that Saturday. I probably would go on that Saturday, but I more likely would work like that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And I worked half a days on Wednesday. My goal for Thanksgiving, every Wednesday before Thanksgiving, my plan was always to be off no later than 3:00. Because in my mind, if I'm off by 3, I have enough time because I've already bought all my groceries and did whatever I need to do, maybe stop and buy 1 or 2 things.
Yeah.
Never get off at that time.
Never.
It's always 4, 5, 6 o'clock by the time I get out of here. And then I go home and I'm trying to cook a full meal, but my body is literally it ain't even hanging on. It hurts. I'm in pain. Because normally what we do, and this is, I'm going to speak for me. When I plan my Thanksgiving schedule, it's all day Monday. It's from 9 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock in the morning. Normally that's that's when I do actually schedule me lunches because I used to not, but I actually schedule a lunch. But I'm from pretty much I'm gonna say 12 to 14 hour days, all day Monday,
Yeah.
all day Tuesday. Then Wednesday come, I may do like a 6 or 8 hour day. That's a lot of fucking work.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody during that week, how many silk presses you doing? How many? Because everybody got to have holiday hair.
Right.
That shit wears you down. And then you go home trying to be family and cook and do stuff for your kids, your spouses or whatever. Your mama needs you to be here and auntie. That shit is hard.
It's damn
And
sure
so
hard.
I started closing on Wednesday. So the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, clients would be like, well, you're not working that Wednesday. I don't even give a fuck if you pay extra.
Right.
I quit working on Wednesday before Thanksgiving because I used to tell people the same way you come in here early and get your hair done and you go home and prep for your family, you have a drink and you chill and relax. That's the same shit I want to do for mine. I want to go put my feet up and hang out and take my little time and drink all day or whatever. I can't do that shit if I'm doing your hair. So I always try to, I'm good at trying to you want to do that shit? I want to do that shit too. Yeah. But you can't do all that hosting dinners and wrapping shit for your kids.
Right.
Like, so do you work Christmas Eve or the day after Christmas? Because I don't work.
I have worked on Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve.
It depends on how it falls.
It depends on how it falls. I have worked on Christmas Eve before, but I'm pretty good at getting off now, more so now, pretty good at getting off. I usually try to schedule my last client at like noon.
Okay.
But I'll start super duper early.
Okay.
Because 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna have shit to do. I have shit to do.
So I don't. That's why. So now any Eve, I don't work at all.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve, the only Eve that I work. New Year's Eve, the only ones that I work.
And I totally get that and understand that because it's hard to set that time and be like, okay, that's it. That's all I said. I'll schedule my last client at noon. So I know 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock at the latest, I'm done for the rest of the day.
Next question. Is it always that last client that come in there, oh, we're just going to do this. And she comes in, well, can I do so-and-so, so-and-so?
I'm sure
and you
it
be
probably
like,
has been. So sometimes I might be like, yeah, sometimes cool, sometimes no. Sometimes cool, sometimes no.
Yeah, no, I hate it for you. I know you may need a relaxer today, but that's not in my goddamn schedule.
Yeah, that's not in my schedule. That's not what we booked for. So
last one or not.
I can't do that. But if I know, and then this is something. So like for me, like Thanksgiving, yes, big Thanksgiving spread meal, all of that. But it don't take me 2-3 days to prep and cook for Thanksgiving.
No, no.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's not old school to where mama's got I'm not prepping for weeks. I'm not prepping for days.
And let me make a disclaimer on that because a lot of people be like, oh, they don't put the love into it like grandma did.
No, bitch, I put the love. It's just some of that shit.
I put all the love into it, okay? But it does not take me to I'm not cooking my greens 3 days before time.
It's called work smarter, not harder. And sometimes back in the day, I'm not saying they were wrong, but there are some ways, traditional cooking methods that worked then, but time wise, I just don't have the time for that.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. We working like I don't remember my grandma working. Like that's just
exactly.
Me. You know
so don't be comparing us 2025 women to your Madeira, because let me tell you something. Listen, she didn't work.
And the thing is, in this career, if you working your own hours and making your own hours, working your own schedule, it's so different because it's not just that 9 to 5. Like I have to schedule my clients how I can, so we're prepping, right? So I have to prepare on how to schedule my clients so I can know what it is I got to do. I don't care if you got to write that shit down. Now, I will say I may chop up and freeze my, you know what I'm saying, my Holy Trinity and put it in a Ziploc bag a couple days before so I don't have to do that day. Okay, I got this chopped up, I got this shit done, whatever. And
there's some things you do make before because you're going to bake off the next day.
Right.
Like macaroni and cheese, my dressing. There's things that I have made the day before because I'm going to bake off
the next day.
Okay.
Fine. And however that
But you can't do that if you're
That's
working
cool.
12, 14-hour shifts a day.
Give yourself some grace.
Yeah.
And give yourself some time to be able to get these things done. And so you're not so drained. Now, I understand that the money talks. I get it by there has been times where I have had to work up until the very last minute to make Christmas happen.
And that is also a thing. But the thing is, don't when that happens and I have to work all these clients in to even make Christmas happen, give yourself some grace of either figure out a boundary to where either maybe I need to not do so much to make it happen over here. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can't get them everything so I don't wear myself down. Because also at the end of the day, is and at the end of the day, all the material stuff, I mean,
Right.
it's not that important.
Right.
If you just want to be honest, your kids would really rather have you present and y'all have just a meal and y'all talking and they get a little something than for you not to be available at all or for you to be so tired that you don't want to participate. Or like some women or some men who work themselves to death, like that lady. She goes like, I need to take a break, go home and go to sleep and never wake up again. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you really have to really be thinking how I'm making Christmas happen, but what part of Christmas am I trying to what am I trying to really make happen? This part am I trying to make the gifts happen or am I just trying to spend time with my family? I just for me, I prefer to be not worn down and be present than to be worn down, but I gave you guys every single gift you want because at the end of the day, like that shit tears up that shit. You know what I'm saying?
It took a lot. It took time for me to when I was in my 20s. Um, I was just all about. I had to get my baby these gifts. At one time, I did
because that's what they want.
I did their whole Christmas like at the dollar store and Dollar General, and you know what I'm saying, like all the cheapest toys, all the little. But I just wanted it to be a lot.
But they had a lot because they were happy with
and they were happy. And I've always wanted to like we're gonna have breakfast, what I was for my brother's house for breakfast, but it would just be different things that made it good, made it us.
Right.
You know. So if you have to learn that we have to set these boundaries for ourselves. We have to set these boundaries with our clients and make it make sense. They may not want to get their hair done 2 days before Christmas, but the way shit is set up,
that's the way it's gonna be.
That's just the way it is, or else you know what I'm saying you can't fit them in because these are the slots that I have available, and I'm cutting it off at this particular time, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
That's something people have to learn. It sounds really good. The money sounds good, but there's still a cutoff. I don't give a damn. There's still a cutoff.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna cut, and then if it comes like I like making gingerbread houses with my grandbaby. I mean, just
I think I made one. Have I ever made a gingerbread house?
And I will say, like now I find my things because I worked so much. I spent so much of my time in the salon when I was younger, away from my children.
I was about to say, I know I hear a lot of stylists that say that.
Yeah, so now I'm like, I know better, so I do better. So it's stuff that I do with my grandkids that I wish I would have did with my kids. And I still call my grown ass son over, like, come on over here so we can, you know what I'm saying, come on over with your nieces and nephews, so we can, because I still want that familyness
and which is funny because I didn't
I spent so much time in the salon.
I hear so many stylists say that. I think because when I came into it, because you have like 10, 11 years upon me. I think when I came into it, I had already had my son, and I came into it with the sense of I'm entering this industry because I want to be in an industry that I enjoy, but I also want to be available for him. That was my mindset when I got into this because I used to travel for my job before I started doing hair. and I was always gone or I was always just doing something. And I always said if I was going to be a mom, if I was going to be, I wanted to be available.
Mm-hmm.
So once I had him and I established the clientele, that them working on Saturdays, because my child got something to do. Like I wanted to make, because I used to hear stylists say that all the time of, I didn't get to spend a lot of time with my kids growing up. My kids didn't get to participate in these activities because of the salon life. And I just wanted to always make sure. So that probably kind of kept financially kind of kept me from making a lot of money because I was trying to be available for him all the time. Yeah. And it's just to now that we're done, we're graduated high school, he's working, he's in his trade school, whatever, to where now I'm like, now I can do whatever, be wherever, kind of go wherever. Right. Because I used to hear people say that, and that used to hurt me to hear that. Because as a mom, you didn't like that. Right. But you did what you had to do because you had to pay for what you had to pay for.
Right. So I found myself gifting and providing these things.
Buying the love because you weren't physically available.
I wasn't physically available all the time. Or because I know now I did keep them in things. My daughter was in drill team and whatever sport she wanted, she's not a sports person. I don't know. What was she? I remember one time she taught herself and track throwing a shot put. She was like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Anyway, drill team, and then my son, AAU basketball, football, like he did all these things. I wasn't always available to go to those things. A lot of as time went on, and they, got a little older and stuff, I started making time because I'm like, I want to see, I want to, I start going to all the drill team competitions.
Who wants to miss out on the childhood?
You know what I mean? All of that. But before that, I was always so into this was my job. So
right. No, I know.
And because I grew up going to the salon and being in there all day,
it didn't even register
into like, damn, like, so it was nothing for me to start my day at 8 and leave at 10 p.m. It was nothing, especially when I was married. When I was married, I would go because I know home's taken care of, he got kids, whatever, this and that, da, 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 da. But they want me. You know what I mean? But I'm in there from literally sun up till 10 o'clock p.m.
Yeah, I used to have a young client, and parents sweet, she was sweet. They were really well off. But one of her little things that she used to say in the salon would be like, her parents worked really, really hard. Like they had really high, demanding jobs. But she used to say, she's having a nanny, and she used to say, I just really wish mom, my parents would be available. Or I really wish, because her nanny would bring her, stuff like that. So she had someone there, but it's not who she wanted there. Right. And as a parent, you're so busy trying to work, do these things and provide all these things. It's kind of like sometimes we tend to miss what actually matters. And so I find this a lot when we are prepping for the holidays. In my mind, when I prep, it's what matters. What's the most important? Me cooking a meal for my family, that's important. Me being there for my family when we wake up in the morning, whether it's opening gifts, whether we just wake up and like, hey, we're having mimosas all day or sangria all day, whatever that is, I want to be available. Right. Another thing that I also have learned over the years that will help you out during the holidays, schedule your lunch. And I'm not talking about a 30-minute lunch. Schedule you an hour and a half, whatever that is, where you can eat, take a nap, rest, run an errand, just relax your body to where then you pick back up. Schedule yourself a lunch, because if you don't, you're having your clients back to back to back to back on a 12, 14-hour shift, 2-3 days back to back. You think you finna get up? Hell, us just sitting here recording. One night we recorded really late. The next day, I could have sworn a goddamn truck ran me over, y'all. Granted, we had been drinking all day, but
the more seasoned we get,
bitch gotta go to bed.
Hey, okay, listen. I mean, become so tenderized. Become so tender.
Because after one day in a salon that long during the holidays, I gotta soak my hand. I gotta put my bunion hurt. Now I gotta get my corrector on my foot. Then I gotta put my knee. Like, y'all, this shit
it ain't the same. And I didn't realize that when I was in my 20s and working and doing 12 clients a day. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't looking at it like that. I was able to keep up and do that. I wouldn't even consider thinking about
doing that shit now.
doing that shit now. Like and
Y'all ass getting blocks and blocks.
you have to and you have to consider that when you're young so you can preserve your body, which I wish that I would have listened when they was telling me, when my OGs back then was telling me about support hose and tights and all of that kind of stuff. You know,
wear the ugliest shit to work on them days. Oh my gosh, on them days you were the. So those days I always have like 2 pair of shoes because my first blocks of time, my first shift, I have these shoes on. My second shift, we're gonna have to change shoes because now my feet feel a certain kind of way. Yeah. Like prepping for the holidays, guys, it's
really just like you got a real thing. Just like you prepping for your family and for dinner and all that kind of stuff. You got to prep yourself for the salon too.
Yeah.
Make sure that you got some breakfast on hand, something that's gonna get you through. If you are, because I always feel like the holidays is the perfect time to lay a spread out. To you know what I mean? It's the perfect time to do that. Make sure you come in early enough, set up the night before.
Yeah.
And come in early enough to lay your shit out so when your clients come, you ain't still putting food out while they waiting on them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't set yourself up for the okey doke. Don't try to do too much if you can't do that.
Right.
Do what you can. Set time out to do what you set out to do. And it makes things go a lot smoother. It makes things go a lot smoother. Now, I'm also guilty of, we have a spread laid out or whatever, and over here I got a plate with my summer sausage and my cheese and crackers or whatever it's there. So I'm like, yeah. And you know what I'm saying? I'm guilty of that. We all are, or maybe, and that happens. You know what I'm saying? So there are exceptions that can be made and everything, because we may just pop something in our mouth and keep it moving or whatever. But whatever you can do to make prepping and getting yourself through the holiday season as a stylist, please by all means take that into consideration and do that. Start prepping early. Yeah. Start prepping months in advance as far as what you plan on doing for the holiday season. I'm going to work this day. I'm going to work this day. I'm not going to work this day, or I'm taking my last client at this day. Mm-hmm. And start letting your clients know that as well.
So, you know, I plan so far in advance. I know it kind of like puts time down it because I let my clients book so many months in advance. But when we get to like for holiday time, it'd be the beginning of the year. I've already got my shit blocked out. Mm-hmm. And if that changes, I start, readjusting that as the year goes on. But I already have down. If I'm gonna make you do a deposit, I'm gonna do a deposit. If whatever that is, we're gonna start communicating that with you starting like September. Hey, because November come around, I need you to know. Yes. If you're whatever changes you trying to make, do all that before you get into the holiday time. Yeah. So if you changing prices, whatever your thing is, do that before you get deep into the holiday time, because I promise you, if you're not prepping for your days off, like she said, or prepping your hours that you're gonna work, what you're gonna do at home with your family, when you're gonna actually, do your shopping for your kids, what spread you're gonna do, you're gonna give gifts. You got all that shit got to be thought of way before we get to November.
Yeah. Let's say you got to catch a flight the day on Christmas.
Yeah, like if you're traveling.
Yeah.
How you gonna plan that?
You got to plan that shit out. Yeah. You ain't got time to be squeezing somebody in last minute. You got a flight to catch. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that. And clients, y'all have to take all of that into consideration. Just like y'all have things to do, have prep and
we got shit
shopping,
to do.
All of that. Your stylist also does.
So book in advance. That be really the problem. You know what your schedule look like before I know what your schedule look like. Why the fuck have you not booked this in
Now you may not know what your schedule look like.
Okay, but you can book and reschedule or move something around.
Right. You can do that, but you also have to be considerate if you cannot get in when you want to.
If you can't get in, I don't want to hear it.
Let's move on to this dirty chair confession.
Dirty chair confession. Yeah. I add a little.
I heard you. I heard it.
You heard it.
I did.
Okay.
My normal stylist requires a deposit for the holidays. I waited until the last minute to book my appointment, but she won't let me come in. I even offered to pay more for the inconvenience. I feel like she's being extra. I'm a regular. I just got tied up and forgot to make my appointment. She knows she could have taken me. I ain't gonna lie, that pissed me off. It's the holiday and I need my hair done.
That's not my problem.
That's not
That's
my
not my problem.
problem.
That I it's not my
How are
problem.
you gonna say, okay, I understand you're a regular. Now if you're a regular,
Then
I'm
you know
sure
what my
y'all have,
goddamn
you
schedule
know what
was.
my schedule is,
You
and
know,
I'm sure y'all may have had this conversation before, you know. And she even said it. She said,
she offered to pay more for the
yeah,
inconvenience.
I just got tied up and forgot to make my appointment. Like,
That ain't got nothing to do with
I
me.
understand you got tied up in the hustle and bustle, but
I'm
I'm in the
tied up
hustle.
too.
Yeah, I'm in the hustle and bustle too. I got tied up. So, yeah, you might be pissed, but you have to understand, sis, like, it's that respect that you got to have for your stylist.
But the stylist, did a boundary, and I'm not letting you
Right.
come in. So, as a client, for whatever reason, I don't know if people just think that you're the only client or that the world revolves around you, and I've heard some people say, well, I'm gonna pay you. They think that you throw a couple of dollars at us.
Right.
Again, now if it's a couple of hundred, I might bust the wide open for you. But you think because you're going to throw a couple of dollars at us, now all of a sudden, now I'm going to rearrange. Because see, what you fail to realize is she's not letting you come in. One, because it's going to maybe make her run maybe behind during her day, stress her out. She may not even be prepared for whatever it is. But now that may make her run behind on catching a flight. Maybe she has plans to be, maybe she has plans to be in dinner at a certain time. And doing you will put her an hour behind. You just never know. Maybe her kid has a Christmas program that she needs to attend and she can't be there. All you're concerned is that you need your hair done. You're not concerned that she had this schedule already booked and planned. All you had to do was go on there and get on her books. I'm not gonna skip my child's program because you on some bullshit.
Right.
You better go to the $1.25 tree, get you some shampoo, conditioner, and do it on up. They sell grease and gel and edge control, do rags.
You better go to one of those come and go salons or some shit like that.
And even that might be booked. What I think what people fail to realize is when we get to the holidays, it is not uncommon for you to call all around and nothing's available. It's kind of like it's kind of like restaurant reservation. You plan this, you plan a Christmas dinner, and you wait until 3 days before Christmas, and now all the reservations are gone.
Right.
That's just kind of how that is.
Okay. Side note.
I can't refer
now
to
there are some salons. There are some salons because we have done it before. Well, we ran a marathon, and from like 8 a.m. that morning, all up and through the wee hours of the next day, like straight through the middle of the night and everything. Like we ran a whole marathon, walking, just walking. We didn't take no appointments.
How was that?
Actually, it was super dope.
It was busy as shit.
But we only did. I think we only did silk presses.
I'm gonna say you have to put a limit to what we're doing.
Yeah, we only did silk presses and um shampoo and styles for like short pixies and crop cuts or whatever. Mm-hmm. But those were the only two services that we were doing. No chemical services or anything. Like that. So,
but normally during the holiday time, that's when everybody wants to get their highlight for whatever reason. People, that's when they want to get. That's when they want to get color highlight because they're like, I'm like, bitch, you've been all year looking like this. Now all of a sudden, because you got a Christmas
dead
picture,
middle of winter,
dead middle of winter. Now you want to put some highlights in your hair.
Right.
You knew you needed, yeah.
When the elements can easily fuck your shit up if you ain't careful. Now you want to take all the pigment and melanin out of you.
Yeah, so how did but it was multiple people doing the marathon.
Oh yeah, it was 5 of us.
Okay.
Shit, 6 of us in the salon. We had shampoo girls, so we had a method going. Oh, okay. We had a nice little spread going and everything. It was for the holidays. And we had a nice little spread. It was so fun. It was so neat because it was like in the morning, we had the morningness going on.
But you got to meet new people, potentially new clients.
But we also had our regulars that came to take advantage of it because we was doing it at a discounted
and y'all was discounted?
Hey man, when I say it was so, but this was like what, 2000? This might have been like 2008, 2000 something. But anyway, yeah, so it was like a discounted price, but it was dope. It was cool. It was like a well oiled machine.
Uh-huh.
It was a well oiled machine. They took
That
advantage
sounds
of
like
it.
something to be fun to do. Just me by myself, not sure how that would work.
Right,
But
right. But clients, I mean, so sometimes you may have a salon that's running a marathon, and they may just be taking
and that's a good
walk-ins.
idea for anyone who is in a salon that have multiple stylists, and then you
Yeah,
guys want to, if it's you want to pick up
and
some
that's
extra
old school
business.
too. Marathons is old
Yeah, pick
school.
up extra business. It's my first time hearing about marathon because I don't know stylists that want to work all night, but that's a good way of generating revenue, generating additional clients.
Bringing new clients in. Yes.
Or just ways that people get introduced to you guys and your services. But yeah, definitely. But it has to be boundaries, like she said. Only certain things. Like we
Yeah.
cannot be doing chemical services. We
Right.
cannot be doing.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's easy for like doing silk presses and just shampoo styles. Maybe some cuts and treatments, but that's about it, huh?
I don't even think we didn't even do treatments. It was the shampoo, condition, blowout, and
Oh, okay.
silk press or
Okay.
whatever.
So no
We got to
cuts.
see some little girls, no cuts. If you got a shortcut, we would like line your taper up in the back or
And that's
whatever,
it.
and that's it. But easy breezy in and out. Little girls, we was doing ponytails and stuff.
Okay.
So it was just easy breezy in and out the door. It was so fun, and yeah. So I just brought that up because that's an idea too. That's something that you may can prep for next year or
Yeah,
whatever the case may
that's
be.
cool.
But clients, you really have to consider the things that your stylists have to prep for and go through at the salon and in their personal lives. Like y'all can't just be it's really inconsiderate to just be pissed off because you waited until the last minute
And
to
that's
book
on,
your appointment.
and that's not even just holiday time. That's holiday. We're specifically saying this for holiday because holiday time is hectic, and because most of our schedules are not the same normal schedule
Right.
how we normally have it.
Right.
So we're saying that because there are going to be special days that we probably normally don't work that we're all working. So those schedules are real special. But just throughout the year, if you waited till the last minute to book, that has why is your what how they call it, your lack of preparation my emergency.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't know if that's the correct way of saying it, but but you know
That's
what
what
I
it
mean.
is.
Yeah. But just because you didn't prepare for it, doesn't mean it needs to be an emergency on my
Right.
behalf. So, but yeah, during the holiday, yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, I'm excited because I'm waiting to see how I'm gonna be able to do whatever doing this. I'm not accustomed to this little ass space. So I'm used to having a bigger space and
It's
having
cool. It's
shit.
gonna work this
So
time.
if we have something, it's gonna be a little TV tray worth of shit. It won't be my
Yeah.
full on black table
Hey,
worth of shit, but
listen.
it might be a little TV tray worth of shit. But
But
I'm
it's
gonna
gonna
get
be
you what I
very much
can.
appreciated.
I'm gonna get you what I can. I try to do like mimosas and
Yeah.
bellinis.
Yes.
I do donuts in the mornings and muffins, and then I have like it's just your meat and cheese and
Yeah. That's what it's all about.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's what it's all about.
holiday time.
Tis the season.
But that from the other week.
Yeah. Uh, fuck that burnout formula. You're a stylist. You're not Santa. Plan, price, and protect your peace.
Yes. So plan. We went over planning. So you need to be prepped for that. We haven't went over price. We haven't even talked about price.
You know, we haven't talked about price. Now, that's up to now. That's
Yeah, because I'm a firm believer. So I started offering deposits only during holiday time, and they wouldn't be expensive. They'd be like $25. I'll have deposits because that way I knew like it's a
right.
number from like I knew you were coming in, and an expensive deposit. So if you cancel it and you just didn't get your deposit back, most people weren't tripping. But yeah, I didn't my prices typically didn't.
Right. Didn't change. Usually, like I think when
Well,
my
they do change in
prices
November.
did go
March.
up, it was usually like right after the first of the year. But there was a notification months
Yeah.
in advance that the price was
Yeah, I'm
going
either gonna price. I'm either if my prices change, they're either gonna be before the holiday or right after the holiday. Yeah, but
Yeah.
price wise, I'm offering requiring a deposit strictly for holiday. It's not a bad. It's not a bad thing. It's
Right.
not, and It's just your regular clients who are not used to deposit. They just need to understand that it's just for the holiday. I just need to make sure that everyone's going to be where they say they're
Right.
going to be,
Right.
and that I make, because if I'm scheduling the time to have you in and to be away from my family, I at least need to be compensated for
Right.
it. So that's all that the holiday deposit is. So I mean,
Right. Which is more than fair.
yeah, I don't think that's asking
fair
too
and
much.
protecting ourselves. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Protecting ourselves, protecting our peace and our pockets. Like,
Yeah, and you can make your deposit whatever. Mine was just a simple $25, but you can make your deposit,
and
half. You can make it
and don't let those clients
bully you. Yeah,
bully you for sure, to talk you into making you take them, or manipulating you
yeah,
into
or
taking
changing
them,
your
or squeezing them
policies or
in,
whatever.
changing your policy, all of that. But also, your price is what it is. Oh, I got all this stuff to buy Christmas season. I'm this and this and that. Okay, me too. But you ain't. Hey, listen, my price is my price, and it is what it is.
Yeah,
You charge what you charge, and you said what you said,
yeah,
straight like that.
yeah,
So they have to understand and realize, just like they got shit to buy, just like they spending this and that, you do too. I'm not about to take off anything off of your service because because you got gifts and shit to buy or whatever. Like,
yeah. If I take off for your service because it's something I
I
wanted
want
to,
to
that
do
was my
because
gift
this
to
is my
you.
gift to you.
But
Right.
it ain't got nothing. You buying for your babies ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, and
Oh man.
it sounds rough and it sounds hard. And I think a lot of times we do try to, I do, you have a heart and you do try to be like, oh, but at the same time, you come to get your hair done.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I got, you want me to discount you, but now that discounts me. What you want me to discount you so you can help your baby out, but your discount now is costing my baby.
Yeah.
So you get what I'm saying? Now my baby's short.
You want me to discount your luxury service? That I was about to say that's not mandatory, but I mean, because I do feel like hair care is
It's luxury.
maintenance.
It is maintenance, but it's
But
also
it's also
a
a luxury to be
Yeah.
able to get that. Because some people be like, I just can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it this week. I can't do it this week.
But you want me to short my child?
You want me to short my child, my pockets, my personal.
So you don't short yours.
So that hey man.
And I don't want no kids to be shorted. So if it comes down to it, you don't book.
Right.
And I won't be counting it. Right. And that way you don't mess up. You won't be short for your kids. You get what I'm saying? Like I
do.
I want your business, but at the same time, if you coming in here is gonna make you completely short taking care of your kids, don't come in here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Schedule it when you have the funds or when you can do it, because it's Christmas time. And whether you have one kid or 8 kids, shit, they want something for Christmas and you trying to make it happen, you might not get your hair done. That's just and that's fine. If you have to wait till after the new year, then that's fine. I'm one of those people you can call me and just ask like, hey, what can I do to my hair in between because I can't afford to come in or whatever.
Right.
That's why you should always keep products at the house. But yeah, but you're not gonna short mine because you don't want to be shorted. Nah, we're not doing that.
Yeah. Just y'all clients, you got to have respect and consideration for your stylist. Like we said, on a regular basis, but around the holiday hustle,
shit.
Come on, y'all got
that stylist is hustling.
Yeah.
And you don't even know it. I think they just see I feel like a lot of times they see clients in and out. So like they look at I just paid $100 for this. And they see another client coming in and they are probably counting the pockets or counting, well, she got all these people coming in. Ma'am, that could have been all them people. I could have scheduled all them people because that's how I'm going to pay my rent. If we don't pay my rent for the month by January 1st, we're going to get evicted. So you don't know what don't know what I'm hustling to do.
Are. Yeah, and even though I'm hustling, this is my job.
Yeah,
this is my job. But you see, it's a hustle and bustle of it all.
But then there's people who got jobs, they a paycheck away from not being able to pay for stuff. So it's the same thing. So when a stylist during the holiday time, they're hustling. It's not just now some people, it's just they just like, I'm just doing this for fun or whatever. But most of us, this is our job. This is how we pay our pay our bills or whatever. And we said this plenty of time before. But yeah.
Yeah, during the holiday, it's definitely a hustle.
Yeah, it's a hustle and bustle.
It's definitely a hustle.
Oh my God, the lack of sleep.
And
Your
y'all
feet
respect your
hurt. Your
stylist and
hands
take care
hurt.
of your stylist because you got to understand it. As you looking at these clients rolling in and out, look at her feet. Look at your stylist. Look at her stance. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
she
saying?
bent over. Her back hurt. Her hands hurt. Her
And if
shoulder
not,
hurt. Her
and if
neck.
she just rolling through it, then she just doing it because she got to. You know what I'm saying? She's doing it because she got to.
Because we're
Or
women.
she got boundaries. Yeah, because we make shit shake.
Yeah.
Or she got boundaries and she like, I'm only doing this many clients this day and I'm only doing this many clients this day. And she making that shit smooth to work for her.
That is so. It does not matter. And even at my lowest, at my highest financially, I don't give a damn where I'm at financially. I have a boundary and a cutoff. Because
I do now.
this mentally and physically, I can't do it.
I'm telling you.
I have a cutoff. So I don't give a damn. I could be short $50 and we just gonna be 50. We're gonna have to rob Bob and Peter around this motherfucker and pay Paul because I'm not gonna be able to do it. I'll call somebody ask to borrow some money then because there has to be a cutoff.
It does.
It has to be.
Yeah. It took some time for me to learn that, but once I learned it, it is what it is. If not, you're gonna be burning at both ends.
And with that being said, we're gonna cut this off.
That's right.
So if you got something to say about this week's episode, you enjoyed it, didn't enjoy it, let us know. You can email us at talkatfthatformula.com or you can hit us up on Instagram or TikTok. You want a copy ebook, just contact us and let us know. You can see us on Spotify, YouTube, and on Apple. So until next week, we'll be back talking shit. I hope you guys enjoyed this holiday season.
Happy holidays. Tis the season.
In my mind. Peace out, people. Didn't I just say cut it off?